What's up, everyone? Well, that was one long drink. I mean, long enough to have a different beanie on, different shirt on, a little bit of different attire. No, it's another day. It's the next day. We had a lot going on. I don't have the filter for this right now. I ordered all the parts. So what we're gonna actually do, I have to cut the exhaust off of this. These things, they have a clamp up here. I don't know if you can see it in the video or not. We'll have to look back. Might take a picture and just post it. What they have done, they have welded it. I guess they had a leak, so they welded it up. So what that means for me is I get to pretty much pick a place to cut this off. And if you ask me, right here looks pretty good. I do weld really well. I do a lot of the welding in the shop, TIG welding, MIG welding. I do a little stick every now and then. That's just not a bunch of, that's not what we have to do around here. We have to do a lot of clean welding. So that's that. But, so we ran into a problem when I went to go try to cut our exhaust off. I've had this saw for a long time, and it's done us well. Nothing wrong with it, but we don't need that no more. It quit working. What I got though, man, I gotta quit going to the store. I tell you what, this bad boy, man, I've already cut some stuff with it. It is awesome. I got a old blade in it, but it's still sharp. So if you just want to disconnect the blade, just come here. It's really nice, guys, really nice. Nice and tight. And then this is how you adjust the throw on how deep you want to go with the blade. So really cool. But man, this thing gets down. So I am more than happy to show y'all how awesome this thing is. So let's just show you how cool it is. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go right here and cut it right before the weld. So when I go to weld it back up, it looks like one full weld, like nothing ever happened. Except my weld's gonna look really good. I hate to say it. Oh, well, that's not good. It got tight on our blade. Let's see if I can straighten this one up. I should be able to. See that? Man, can't believe that. When you go to cutting on these and it grabs the blade, let me get it a little further out. It can sometimes do as you see here. Glad it didn't break it though. It's kind of cool. The tool actually stopped. Normally, man, that other one will, I don't think the blade's hot yet. I know y'all can't see what I'm doing right now. I'm just trying to get my blade back straight. These blades are really good. I think this is a Milwaukee blade, by the way. We do get them over at West Air, across the street from us. Work really well. Man, it's just crazy. Okay. So, I think we'll be able to use this one more time. See if we can get through. Like new. Okay, so we want to be really gentle going through this. I am going to adjust my throw again, see how deep I go. Then we're just going to take it nice and easy. So, somewhere, I mean, look at that. That's how tight it's getting. This exhaust is hanging really bad. I mean, it's got my blade. Really? Hey, that's cool though. Let me tell you. Quick detach. That's what's up. Man, that's really gonna irritate me. We're almost all the way through. I don't know what's going on here. I mean, the exhaust is totally... Looks like it's just hanging. There we go. Y'all see kind of what we go through. And hey, it didn't break my blade. Let me get another set of pliers here. See if we can straighten this bad boy out again without breaking it. I'm telling you, Milwaukee blades are pretty cool too. They work. They stay sharp. Really durable. I mean, y'all seen this blade, it was an S. Still kind of an S, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna get through this exhaust without stopping. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I mean, kind of ridiculous, but just something we go through. And nice. Quick release. Oh, you gotta let go of the button. Nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to go through it a little bit at a time and see how it goes. So I just work around it. Haha! Man, I'm telling you, if you don't have one, go get you one. That's what's up. That works really well, really well. So we're gonna set this over here to the side. Not gonna need it any more today. But what I am gonna need is to unplug our O2 sensor here. And then we're gonna tackle these. I'm gonna spray a little bit more PB Blaster on it. Y'all guys, if y'all don't like, or if you've never heard of PB Blaster, go get it. This stuff works really well. And of course, yours truly. Brutus. Let me look over here real quick. I think I've got it out of my... No, I don't. There we go. Okay. So we've got one more bolt. I'm gonna wipe my hands off. Kind of got greasy there. And here we go. Last bolt. Y'all can catch that for me? Nah, I got it. I mean, the finger control on these are really awesome too. Oh, don't be hitting me. Okay, so just like that, we've got our heat shield, exhaust mount, holder, and exhaust. Nice. Oh, guys, when you take that down, if you do have to, you normally have to take your exhaust down to get this transmission out. Don't lose your O-ring, your exhaust O-ring. That's very important. Exhaust leak if you do. Okay. I did already break my shifter linkage bracket bolts loose here because we are going to be servicing the unit. You got that? Oh. I don't have the filter here. That's okay. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing out and get other things done that need to be done to the unit. We're gonna get our neutral safety switch off. That is one thing I have done already too. I have already worked around with a little file that does help you get your neutral safety switch off after being on there for a while. On a 4L80E, you can get to all your both 13s. Just like so. And now to get Brutus out of the way. And back over there. We're gonna get our cover off. So this is a dust cover here, guys. It is a thick aluminum. GM did go to that on a 4L80E, the later models. Oh man. That bolt is nothing but oil. Oh, it's dripping oil. Wow. Yep, I bet that's gonna be full. It'll probably pour oil out of it. And I don't know if you can see that, but it's just dripping oil. Wow, can you see it? 1, 2, 3, drip. Yeah, definitely say he had a bad remain. Can't wait to see it. Check this out. I got my drain cart right here. Had a little bit of an oil leak. We'll get that all nice and cleaned up and put in the washer along with all the hardware as well. We won't put that all back on there all nasty and greasy. That's not the right way to do things. Okay. Now we got our fans wiped off. And go over here to our starter. We're gonna get that out of the way. We're gonna go for our torque converter bolts. Go, might as well get that out of the way. I forgot my lights back there in the back. That's okay. What I'm doing right now is I'm getting our oil pressure sensor plug-in unplugged, because when you pull the starter down, you gotta kind of pull it down and out of the way, and you don't want to rip none of your wires out, along with your crankshaft position sensor. Got a 13 millimeter for our starter. One more. Oh, that's funny. So normally the starter just won't just fall. It'll set on your cooler lines up there, so you'll be able to set it, and then we'll kind of stick it over to the side. But like I said, as you grab your starter, you want to come over here and unplug your crankshaft position sensor. What reads the reluctor. Excuse me. Okay, guys. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and open the door a little bit. It's a really nice day. Snow's melting off here at Precision Transmission. Very excited to be able to drive all of our cars. Get some cars done and delivered. Customers will be very happy. That snow is not normal for us. A little Arctic storm. I think it got most of the United States, honestly. Pretty good. So we've got 6 of these, and you do have an alignment hole in your flex plate. So when you're going back, you know which one to start with. Makes it easier instead of having to go around 12 times. You only have to go around once. That's 5. And here's 6. And I am gonna go ahead and, instead of marking it, we'll go get us a good shot of red. Since this thing's been in there so long, it's all factory, I'm gonna put it back exactly how it was. I don't wanna turn it 180, I don't wanna do anything like that. Y'all can say whatever y'all want, but we feel like this is best. And let me tell you, if you have a vibration, you ever have issues, and you've just pulled something out and put it back in, you'll start listening sometimes. So, okay, so we got all 6 bolts out. We'll be able to pop our converter into our transmission. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Oh, well, goofy me. I gotta grab the bolt first of all. That's right. Last bolt. And as said, everything's marked. Be able to pop our converter away from our flex plate into our transmission. Just like that. Boop. So nice and easy. So now our converter is disconnected from the motor. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect our cooler lines over here. Get us a little screwdriver. Just something to wedge in our clip retainer over here for your cooler lines. And we've been on 4L80Es for the past couple days. So guys, this one here is a rear lube. You have one in the front and one in the rear versus a front loop. Both are in the front. So get a little drink. Okay, I am gonna go ahead and spray some PB on our clips and cooler lines. Look like they've been in there a while and never taken apart. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get our stand. I know I'm kind of going ring around the rosy with this thing, but I gotta have it here in a second. I'm gonna get our stand on our transmission pan. And you wanna get it right on the edge, and then you wanna good about a foot piece of 2x4. We're just gonna pick our transfer case up off our frame. We're gonna go about halfway and stop. I'm the only one here, and I'm gonna be taking the transfer case out with our jack. So we gotta be really safe with what we're doing. If I die, y'all are here anyways to watch. We got video of it. Just kidding. But you never know. You got to be safe around here. Oh, man, this adapter is terrible. Looks like we're going to be wrenching all these, guys. It's all right. Keeps us in shape. hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Like I said, we have warmed up here at Precision Transmission. We are going to be in the 50s today, pretty sure. It's the beautiful weekend that we've all worked for, which I'm working till noon, but that's okay. Because we enjoy it. It's what we do when you enjoy something. Number 3, let's see. I'm telling you, these are tight. This isn't one I definitely put a beginner on, that's for sure. What's funny is, I guess we can talk about beginner. You know, I started when I was really young doing this, guys. And I started out R&R'ing, you know, turbo 350s and your old school Chevys. And I graduated in 2010. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time now. I mean, of course not as long as old Pops, but I will be one day. Till the day we die. I mean, we enjoy this, we love it. Wouldn't do anything else. It's all we know. I really enjoy it. I mean, there's ones that want to make you cuss, but we do work on some beautiful cars, and that's what makes it. And do get to meet some amazing people as well with them beautiful cars. So that's what makes it awesome. So this thing's gonna leak for a second. I'm gonna get the drain card under it before I get my jack under there. I don't want it to pour all over the floor, but it's still gonna be anchored by our last nut here. I'm just gonna loosen it to the very end to where we can kind of drip dry as much as possible. Let's get it lifted up again. Make sure everything's off, unplugged. Let me tell you guys, that is the one biggest pet peeve. Always double, triple check pulling this stuff down, especially if you're by yourself. I mean, seriously, you can get into some trouble real quick, rip wires out, just anything. I mean, it happens to the best of us, but don't be the best of them. Because I just told you not to do it right. He said, yeah, right, Trent. But we'll try. Okay. So what we've got all of our bracket and our transfer case stuff moved over. It was already loose, so I just went ahead and grabbed it, moved it out of the way, which that ensures our wiring. I can see everything is detached from our transfer case, everything. So we're gonna let it leak here. And of course, it's not gonna come off the back because I do have it secured still. We just want it to leak a little bit. These do leak quite a bit, and there's really nothing you can do. You have a double lip seal in your transfer case, which keeps the transmission fluid in the transmission and the transfer case fluid in the transfer case. You do not have a seal to keep the fluid in the transmission. 4L60E, 4L80E, that seal in the transfer case, and then the seal that you have retaining in between the transfer case and transfer case adapter is what keeps these things from leaking, or the transmission fluid going into the transfer case. So there you have it. Heard it first at Precision. If you didn't know, some of you probably say you did. Okay, so we've got as much as that's going to leak. What I'm going to do is put a couple rags down there because it is probably going to make a little bit of a mess. That's okay. Part of it. We get some rags down here underneath us because it will make a mess. Okay. And of course we're going to be strapping it on, because even if it does wobble, it's not going to go anywhere. And we're going to get right here on that tab, nice and hooked where it can't slide off. I'm going to go ahead and put us a piece of 2x4 on this side here. So we got some piece underneath there. And you have to make sure, oh, sorry, probably scared you, that it's far enough forward that we can get it out as well. Okay. So we're gonna get our strap up and over. Make sure you're not getting any of the wiring or your vent hoses when you're doing that, because of course if you did, not going to come down very well. Okay, nice and good tug on that. We're able to take our last bolt out, our last nut, number 6. There's 6 of them. I'm going to go ahead and put some rags up here because I already know it's just going to pour out. That's okay. I'm gonna go higher here. Okay. So I've got to kick my 2x4 a little bit further forward real quick. Then we're going to pry that back like so, and we are out. We're going to lift our transmission up as far as possible. Okay. And then we're gonna tilt this forward like so. Then we're gonna turn it the totally opposite way. Haha! Just seal them into it. Always got to hold on to it. Nice, nice, nice. That's how you get the transfer case out of there. Nice and easy, especially when you're by yourself. We're gonna kick that one over the side. Man, do I have another jack? Where's the other jack at? Might be in the back. What we're gonna have to do, we're just gonna have to slide this over here to our cart, which are not too heavy, so I'll be able to manhandle that bad boy. You just want to be very careful. As always, have everything nice and ready. Never take your hand off of it. I mean, never. Always have a hand on it. Always. And then you'll be able to pick it up nice and easy. And just spin them around. I grab them just like this. And we'll get that out of the way here. We'll be tearing down the transfer case here in the next video. And now, all we have to do is pull out our transfer case. Woohoo! So we got our piece of wood. What I like to do is, you cannot hang an LS motor. You can't hang motors like these. A diesel is really about the only thing I like to hang, if any. Let me go run over here and grab a piece of wood. Sorry, guys. Just a little piece of wood. Man, come on. I know that's a pine enough. Should be. That's funny. Nope, that don't even work. Like my ugly piece of metal. It looks terrible, but there's a long story to go behind this. And stay tuned and subscribe to this piece of contraption. So stay tuned on that one. Go subscribe, like. You'll learn about what's going on with that. Okay. So, it might not hang, we're gonna see, because we do still have our cross pieces in here. And as long as it sets on it, it should be okay. And it's not. These are just real bad. You don't want to hang an LS. Reason why, your heater core fittings are plastic and you can break those and just cause a bunch of issues. So you got to be really careful doing LSs and just different things, guys. So just kind of take some notes. I'm looking for a spacer though. I can't believe I don't have one. I'm so sorry. But I got to go up now. Okay. All right, we got our good piece now. So you're just gonna put that in there nice and tight all the way across. You want all the way across the pan. You don't want to put it nice in the center right there. That's a good way to pop a hole in an aluminum pan. So now we can get this totally out of the way. We don't need this anymore. I'm just gonna put it over here so I don't have to go anywhere. Still got to use it sometimes. Good old air. Not in my impact, so if I don't have to, I do keep the old trusty air around. But let me tell you, I haven't had to bust that stuff out in a while. We got our rag on our top here. Keeps it from metal to metal sliding. You don't want that. We might have to let our lift down a little bit. Might be too high. Yep, it is. Okay. Man, y'all are close to the lift too. Sorry about that, guys. Hold on one second. Oh yeah, you're looking at a lift. That looks terrible. Let me scoot y'all up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Our lift is nice and on the lock over there, so we're good to go. And y'all probably do wonder about this lift. A couple of people ask about how it works, and yes, the wheels do roll, and it does have casters, which those are some really heavy duty casters, and it does hold everything up to where it can roll. The wheels just rolled out on the lift. We'll have to show y'all a video how it comes on and off. It's actually really pretty cool. So there we are. And grab our flashlight and get a couple things cleaned up real quick. And I'll be back with y'all guys shortly because it might take a second. I'm gonna take a break and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back in action. Let's do this. So all we have now is our bell housing bolts. I did go ahead and do our C-clips, got that all done. Our lines are loose now, so we don't have to worry about none of that. Caps on. We can go ahead and pop our neutral safety switch off the shaft here. Just like that. We're gonna disconnect our input shaft speed sensor. Just like that. That has a 10mm bolt. We've taken it out as well. And we're just gonna cap it off our bracket just like that. Everything's nice and loose. 13mm are off. So all we have to do now, oh, we got a 13mm there. They didn't put that one, they put that one back. It's funny when people R&R these, I mean, they'll just put them back. Whatever's there, whatever's not, oh well. So, but we'll make sure everything gets back on here 100%. This is one of my friend's cars, so make sure he gets a 100% job well done. And then we've got the bracket. Our vent tubes were hooked up to. We're gonna push our transmission tube out of the way. Big stick tube, just like that. Pop it out of the hole. And now we're ready, but nothing but 15s. I got the pry bar out earlier. I didn't show y'all that, but nothing was hurt in the making of this video. So this is pretty cool. It does some cool stuff. Matco tools. It's not cheap, but that bad boy works. It'll either break it, move it, whatever you need done, it's gonna do it. Okay, so that's done there, that's done there. We're gonna go ahead and get our strap over the transmission. We don't want to have any incidents here today. Always safe than sorry, always safe than sorry. And again, you don't want to make sure you get any of your wiring. So don't get in a hurry. Okay. So we're good now. 15mm, here we come. Okay. We're just gonna work from the top down. One. Uh-oh. Got my glove. Better my glove than my hand. 2. 3. I don't want to waste a glove because I'm seriously almost done. We've got, I think, 3 bolts on the other side and this thing is ready to come out. So if I get a hand a little dirty, we'll be okay. Really. Just get that out of the way. Okay. And our last 3 bolts over here. We're gonna be nice and ready to come down. Last one. Probably hasn't been down off the dowel pins on the engine for a while now, so probably gonna have to give it a good pry. We'll see. Set those over there. I'm just gonna put our hand on this side just in case. Give it a little push with our screwdriver. Get out of there. Okay, here we go. There's that side. Telling you, when these gloves go, they just go, but it did good. I mean, we do a lot of sharp stuff here, so I do like these white ones. Oh, come on. This one's been on there a while. There we are. Okay. Now we're gonna do this nice and easy. I'm not gonna get in a rush. Let me tell you, if you get in a rush, things happen. Been there, done that. Just like that. There we go. They can just get caught on so much, guys. So, like I said, there's no sense in rushing. You want to grab your dipstick and tube. If not, it'll hit you in the face. It's done that before. Probably one of my scars in my eyebrows, I'm pretty sure, from that. I caught a, hold on, let this get down. Caught a dipstick tube right in the eyebrow one day. And let me tell you, it had no mercy. I was bleeding. It just reminded me to never let my dipstick tube hang. Just like that. Nice. Dun da da da. Okay. So that's not the bad part though. I mean, it's dirty. 4L80E, they've taken care of it. Works great. Everything looks good. I'm gonna get this out of our way. We're just gonna push it over here. We're gonna put the locks on it, on the wheels. So we're good to go there. Not gonna roll back and run us over. And it's on the strap, so it's not gonna fall off. I'm gonna run over here, guys, and grab my other oil cart. It says, use me, use me. No, I will not. Only when I have to. Okay. So now, we're going for a terrible rear main seal leak. Probably rear main and cover. So let's check this out together, guys. Now, these don't just come off. So what they have here, I don't know if you can see it. Sorry, I'm not trying to yell. Forget I got a mic. They have 2 holes. Well, you're going to take your converter bolts, 2 of them, and you're going to put them in the hole. And that's going to push your flex plate and crankshaft adapter off the back of the crank, like so. Nice and easy, just like that. Try to see if I can get that close. I mean, it just needs a little bit to get some motivation. Let me take them right back out. Oh, there we are on the flex plate, guys. You see our alignment hole here, and then all the rest are big. Set that to the side. Oh yeah. I bet these bolts, are they loose? Oh, they're not loose. They look loose. Let's see. I'm just gonna have a ratchet on it and see how tight they really are. I bet these are full of oil. Surprisingly not. Oh, it's dripping oil now. What we do is Dorman makes a new cover and seal. It's cover and seal. It's updated. It's new style. They work very well. And it comes with all brand new bolts except your main two. I'm gonna try not to get in y'all's way. Let y'all see that. Too slow for me. But they look to be tight. That's what I was trying to do, kind of just see what it took to take them out. But they're all hitting, so they're all tight. But I bet that gasket is plastic instead of rubber. It's supposed to be a nice soft rubber, and I guarantee it's been in there so long, it is no longer rubber, it is plastic. Oh yeah. You hear that? Just, and it's breaking the seal. I mean, it's some of the seal's still on there. Some of it's right here, and I'm hoping we can see that. If not, I'll be taking the camera down and recording it. But look at this, just, I mean, it's just breaking off on my arm and everything. But that's crazy. But that is the reason for our remain seal leak. Rear cover, I'm gonna go ahead and scrape that off, get you a new razor blade. And then always, before you start scraping, especially stuff like this, get your rag, get it in the pan, to where when you go scraping, none of this stuff's falling in the pan. We don't want that. Never, never, never. But just nice and easy. I mean, it'll come off. Oh, that one went on top of the crank. Grab that. Grab that. I mean, this is breaking every little 16th. I mean, this is funny. This one's pretty bad, Billy. You're going to like this. Which he bought it from someone else with good deal. So he's been driving it a while. You know, I don't blame him. Got a really good deal on it. And then this just started happening not too long ago. So, but, you know, guys, if y'all got a rear main seal leak, this would be why right here. So, it looks like that's going to take me a little bit to clean up. But if y'all like the video, go like it. If you want to keep watching, go subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification button. We got a lot coming. I've got to tear down this transfer case. You don't want to miss that. It's got a hole in it and had barely a cup of fluid in it. So if y'all guys stay tuned, hit that subscribe button. Lots more coming. Come back to the show. See y'all soon.